Modern art. Even the name sounds hip, like a trendy coffee shop in a gentrifying neighborhood. But what is it exactly? Well, imagine art ditching its classical toga for a sleek modern suit. That's modern art in a nutshell, a radical departure from tradition. It's a period of experimentation, pushing boundaries, and challenging the very definition of art itself. For centuries, art was all about realism. Artists were like human photocopiers, striving for perfect representations of the world around them. Then came the late 19th century, and artists started asking what if? What if art wasn't just about mimicking reality, but about capturing emotions, ideas, and even dreams? This shift in thinking marked the birth of modern art. It was a period of seismic change, a revolution that shook the art world to its core. And like any good revolution, it had its share of heroes, villains, and masterpieces that would forever change the way we see the world. So, buckle up, art enthusiasts, because we're about to embark on a whirlwind tour through the most influential art movements of the 19th and 20th centuries. From the sun-drenched landscapes of Impressionism to the mind-bending dreamscapes of Surrealism, we'll explore the artists, the ideas, and the impact of this game-changing era in art history. Picture this. It's the late 19th century. The Industrial Revolution is in full swing, cities are buzzing with new technologies, and the world is changing at a dizzying pace. In this era of rapid transformation, artists were grappling with new ways of seeing and representing the world. One major development was the invention of photography. Suddenly, capturing realistic images was no longer the exclusive domain of painters. This freed artists to explore new avenues of expression, pushing them beyond the confines of pure representation. At the same time, there was a growing fascination with light and color. Scientists were making groundbreaking discoveries about the nature of light, and artists were eager to incorporate these findings into their work. This led to a move away from the dark, somber palettes of the past and towards brighter, more vibrant colors. The late 19th century was a time of great intellectual and social upheaval. Traditional norms were being questioned, and artists were at the forefront of this cultural shift. They were the rebels, the innovators, the ones who dared to see the world differently. And from this fertile ground of change and experimentation, the seeds of modern art were sown. Imagine strolling through a bustling Parisian street on a sunny afternoon. The air is filled with the scent of freshly baked bread and the sounds of street vendors hawking their wares. This was the world of the Impressionists, a group of artists who sought to capture the fleeting beauty of everyday life. Unlike their predecessors, who labored over meticulously detailed canvases, Impressionists embraced a more spontaneous approach. They painted outdoors, en plein air, to capture the ephemeral effects of light and atmosphere. Their brushstrokes were loose and gestural, creating a sense of movement and vibrancy. One of the most celebrated Impressionists was Claude Monet, whose iconic Water Lily series is a testament to his fascination with light and water. He painted the same subject countless times, exploring the subtle shifts in color and tone throughout the day. Another prominent figure was Edgar Degas, known for his depictions of dancers, horses, and other subjects in motion. Degas was a master of capturing fleeting moments, conveying a sense of energy and spontaneity in his work. Impressionism wasn't an instant hit. Critics initially scoffed at the movement's loose brushwork and unconventional compositions, dismissing their paintings as unfinished sketches. Little did they know, these sketches would revolutionize the art world and pave the way for the countless movements that followed. Just when the art world was getting used to the revolutionary brushstrokes of Impressionism, along came Cubism to shake things up again. Imagine looking at an object from multiple angles simultaneously, then trying to piece those fragmented perspectives onto a single canvas. That's the basic idea behind Cubism. Pioneered by Pablo Picasso and Georges Braque, Cubism was a radical departure from traditional art, which had always strived for realistic representation. Instead, Cubist painters broke down objects and figures into geometric shapes, rearranging them in abstract compositions. One of the most famous examples of Cubism is Picasso's Guernica, a powerful anti-war masterpiece that depicts the horrors of the Spanish Civil War. The painting's fragmented figures and distorted perspectives evoke the chaos and brutality of conflict. Cubism wasn't just about breaking down forms, it was about challenging the viewer's perception of space and time. It was like looking at the world through a kaleidoscope, where familiar objects were fractured and reassembled in unexpected ways. While it might have seemed like abstract chaos to some, Cubism was actually a highly intellectual approach to art. It forced viewers to engage with the work on a deeper level, to decipher the fragmented forms and reconstruct the image in their minds. If Cubism was about dissecting the external world, Surrealism explored the hidden depths of the subconscious mind. Imagine diving into a dream where logic evaporates and the impossible becomes possible. Emerging after World War I, Surrealism reacted against the horrors of war. Artists like Dali, Magritte, and Miro tapped into dreams and fantasies. Dali's melting clocks, Magritte's men in bowler hats, and Miro's playful forms became iconic. Surrealism wasn't just about shocking images, it explored the mind's hidden workings. By tapping into the subconscious, Surrealists unlocked creativity and imagination. Surrealism's influence extended to literature, film, and fashion. It challenged viewers to question reality and embrace the irrational. As Dali said, "The only difference between me and a madman is that I am not mad." After World War II, a new generation of artists emerged, expressing intense post-war emotions. Enter abstract expressionism, a movement that took the art world by storm in the 1940s and 50s. Imagine a canvas as vast as the sky, where colors dance and collide, expressing raw energy and emotion. That's the essence of abstract expressionism. Artists like Pollock, Rothko, and de Kooning embraced pure abstraction, using color, form, and gesture to convey their feelings. Pollock's drip paintings were like a choreographed dance of paint on canvas. He would fling, drip, and pour paint, creating intricate webs of color and texture. Rothko favored large canvases filled with fields of vibrant color, inviting viewers to lose themselves in the emotional intensity. Abstract expressionism was about the artist's personal expression. It captured the raw, unfiltered emotions of the human experience on canvas. Art that demanded to be felt rather than understood, inviting viewers to connect with the artist's inner world. This movement marked a significant shift, establishing New York City as the new art center. It paved the way for countless contemporary art movements and continues to influence artists today. The movements we've explored, Impressionism, Cubism, Surrealism, and Abstract Expressionism, represent just a glimpse into the vast and ever-evolving world of modern art. These movements, born from a desire to break free from tradition and explore new forms of expression, have left an undeniable mark on the world. Modern art challenged the very definition of art itself. It pushed boundaries, provoked controversy, and forced us to re-examine our relationship with the world around us. It showed us that art could be more than just a mirror reflecting reality. It could be a window into the artist's soul, a powerful tool for social commentary, and a catalyst for change. The legacy of modern art is all around us. It's in the abstract designs of our buildings, the experimental storytelling in our films, and the freedom of expression we see in contemporary art forms like street art and installation art. Modern art taught us to question everything, to embrace the unconventional, and to find beauty in the unexpected. And in a world that often feels increasingly complex and uncertain, those lessons are more valuable than ever. So the next time you encounter a piece of modern art, don't just look at it, think about it, feel it, and let it challenge your perceptions of the world.